everyone, thank you so much for checking out another video here on my Simply Happy Marlo YouTube channel. So today, as you can tell by the title and what's sitting beside me, I wanted to show a condensed, decluttered version of my purse collection. If you have been subscribed to me for a long time or just watching any of my videos, you may have noticed that I am a self-proclaimed purse addict. And over the years, since I was little, I've collected well over 50 purses, and throughout the past about 10 or 15 years, I kind of had narrowed it down to between like 35 and 40 purses. Usually it was on the 40 side, and yes, again, self-proclaimed purse addict. Many people collect shoes, many people collect toy collectibles of all kinds. Me, I have always been a huge purse collector. Recently, about maybe 6 months ago, or perhaps a little more than that, I decided to really focus on the purses that I absolutely loved the most and which ones were the ones that I used, of course, the most. And so I decided to take my whole purse collection, go through it, and declutter. Now, I don't think I remember completely filming the declutter process. I think I do actually have a video in the last several, like 6 to 8 months or so of going through purses. I'm not sure if I think I got down to a specific number, but since then I obviously had decided to go through a second declutter, and I got rid of about 15-20 purses. So I just wanted to share all the purses that I decided to keep. Before we start anything off, I wanted to share, of course, the current purse that is in use, which has been this one for the past couple of months. Really nice crossbody, and it has a couple of sections. I'm actually going to be switching it out later today / tomorrow morning, because tomorrow, by the time you're seeing this, it's already my birthday month, but tomorrow is the start of July, my birthday month, so I will be switching it to another purse, which I will be showing you in this collection. But let's just start off with the current one. And of course, with that one, I've been using one of the decluttered, narrowed down parts of going through wallets, because I quite a lot as well. So this one is my current wallet. Really nice. Has a lot of slots for everything, and just holds everything really nicely. I also have this Vera Bradley one, as well as this really slim gray one, this slim black one as well, and the quilted Nine West one, which is honestly my personal favorite. I believe I do have another Vera Bradley one, actually. It is currently in one of the purses that I will be showing you, but I just wanted to mention that. And then I have this little cosmetic bag, which has a wonderful message: rise up, vibe up, tribe up. And in that are just little coin purses, really. I bought this in the last year, and it's of course supposed to look like a little book. I got Tales from Shakespeare, and it has just a few card slots. I have a Khamsa Hand Evil Eye Protection coin purse and a Anne Tainter coin purse. I absolutely love Anne Tainter. Hopefully in the future I will be buying more of Anne Tainter products overall, because I love this style and love the vibe of it. And then again, this one, as you've seen, I mostly use this for just when I want to run a quick errand, and for whatever reason I don't want to grab the whatever purse I'm currently wearing. Usually I will take this on a walk if I'm just going on a walk around the neighborhood, or if I know that I'm only running like one small errand and I just want the basics. I just want, you know, my keys, my cell phone, and my wallet, and that's it. Pardon me. So let's actually go through the bottom one first. Now I'm kind of decided between two purses for my birthday month, and to know which one I choose, you can actually follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I'll be sharing, I'm sure, both places which purse I'm gonna go with, but my current thought is for the birthday month going with this gorgeous, gorgeous bag. Opens up. If you can't tell already, I am a huge quilted look fan. Just the quilted look style overall, just to me is absolutely classic. And it's absolutely one of my favorites. And you'll see that as a continuing trend as I show you the rest of the purses. This is a Badgley Mishka purse. I believe I actually got it at TJ Maxx or Marshall's for like $25, $30. It originally retailed for like well over $75. And so when I saw this, I believe it was actually at TJ Maxx, I think. Pardon me. Yeah, I believe it was at TJ Maxx or Marshall's, one of those. I absolutely had to grab it. This one, I purchased in the last year or so. In the last about year or two, I became very, not obsessed, I don't know that that's the right word, but I absolutely love the design of, I apologize. In my state has not been the best, and I went out earlier today in it. Of course, I was masked up to protect myself, but of course, right now as I'm filming this, it's deciding to bother me. Anyway, besides that, so I have just really, really enjoyed the buffalo plaid, black and white checkered, however you want to call it, print. And so I bought this in the last year, and it has definitely become one of my ultimate favorites of my entire collection. And it is a terrific crossbody. I have this one. As you'll notice, the majority of my purses are crossbody. That's just my favorite kind of style. I do have a few backpack purses as well. This one, just a really cool design. I just really love every aspect about this, and it actually has a little bit of a secret compartment here, which is really cool. This one is a really good one, like for a traveling day or if you're going on a trip, because obviously like in the secret compartment area, you could put like passport or thin wallet or something like that, and then you just have plenty of other pockets in the main area to put all of your items in. But of course, even outside of traveling, I do use this I would say pretty often. I haven't used it a whole lot in the past year, but it still remains, of course, one of my favorites. That's why I decided to keep it. As I mentioned, backpack purses, and if you couldn't tell already, I love Vera Bradley and the Vera Bradley design. In here, I actually have a little cosmetic bag and a wallet within the whole design, because it just, you know, of course, goes all together. So best to keep it all together, so whenever I switch to it, I have everything there with me already. This one is a huge time favorite. I don't know how much the store is around the country anymore. It might be, I think, just online. Perhaps maybe a few stores have stayed open, but it is the company called Charming Charlie. And I actually had this bag it has a strap inside, so you can make it like a shoulder bag or crossbody, or you can just have it as a handbag. I had this many, many years ago. I want to say like 20 years ago or something like that. And not 20 years ago, sorry. I don't know that the company's even been a thing for that long. No, I want to say about like 10 years ago, maybe a little less than 10 years ago. So sorry that I completely doubled the number. But about like 9 or 10 years ago, I had a purse like this, absolutely loved it at the time when I bought it. And then for some really stupid reason, decided to declutter it and get rid of it. I think I either sold it or just donated it. And then about 2 or 3 years ago, I just, every time I went to my purses to switch them out for the month or for the season, whenever it was, I just kept thinking about this purse and really, really missing it. So I went to, I believe it was Poshmark or Mercari. No, I believe it was Poshmark actually. And somebody was selling it and I grabbed it up and have had it since, and I will never let go of this again. I love the style, how chic it looks. Really good for like whenever I go to the Berkshires to visit my parents, or which is in Western Massachusetts, if you don't know where the Berkshires is, or just also like for traveling. Really good bag, holds a lot of stuff. And then the collection of my designer bags, I put that in air quotes just because a couple of them like are designer but have become less expensive to buy than they were maybe like 10-15 years ago. So I purchased this. It's a Coach bag at a consignment shop actually, here where I live, and I remember purchasing it for about $50, $40, somewhere around there. And it was, when I saw it, it was just so beautiful, not over the top, you know, that it's Coach. And I just loved the look of it, everything about it. It has so many storage areas, and it's a beautiful, beautiful purse. I think I purchased this one also at like a Ross or Marshall's, or TJ Maxx. This one also has a strap inside that you can connect to the sides to make a shoulder bag or crossbody. And this is a by Marc Jacobs purse, and it's beautiful. It's obviously in a very dark teal color, which I love. If you don't know, if you haven't seen me before, if this is your first video, I absolutely love turquoise. Turquoise and gray are really my top favorite colors. And so when I saw that one, it was absolutely a must. And then this one is my last designer bag. It also has a huge strap inside. I just don't want to completely open it all the way up and take it out. It is a Prada messenger bag that I actually got from my sister. I had always wanted a Prada bag, and so for, I believe it was my birthday or Hanukkah, about a year or two ago, she gifted me this, and I absolutely love it and have switched to it quite a few times actually. So that is the bottom section. And then, so as I was mentioning, I went from about 35-40 purses. I think my final count was like 38-40 the last time I did a purse collection video and was decluttering. Even then I had about 40 or so. So yeah, this collection now, as I am getting to this top drawer, this collection now is actually at 20, if you can believe it. I don't believe I will go any lower than that. That's just how I am with a lot of these purses. It's just something I really don't ever imagine condensing much more. I don't think, so if I'm at 20 now, I think the least amount I would have would maybe be like 10 or 15, but I truly don't see that happening. So Again, this is one of the purses that I am considering switching to. And then instead of struggling to put that drawer back, I will put it back after the video. Again, Vera Bradley. I don't remember if this has a small wallet. No, it doesn't, because it has the front section, that's right. But great shoulder crossbody bag by Vera Bradley. One of my favorites. I believe one of my best friends many years ago, who's now passed on, bought me this as a Hanukkah present, if I remember correctly. It was either Hanukkah or birthday, and I love this bag and I treasure it, and I've switched to it many, many times. I absolutely adore this bag. I love this style. It is one of my favorite styles of purses. I obviously don't have enough of them, and like I said, I do want to keep, my purse collection pretty minimal, but if I ever get any other like additional bags, it would be probably of this style. It has a nice little pocket in the back, which I always forget about whenever I'm using it, to be honest. Then there is this bag, this very studded, gorgeous bag. Obviously also has a strap to have it as a shoulder crossbody, and it is studded all around. So the front, the bottom, I mean, it's just, it's beautiful. I've gotten many compliments on quite a lot of these bags. This is one of the ones that I've gotten the most compliments on, to be honest. This is the other bag that I'm possibly going to switch to for the birthday month. So it's obviously very different styles. One's a more shoulder bag. I can't really use that blue one as a crossbody, it's just not long enough. So it's either gonna be a shoulder bag or a backpack purse, but again, back to the quilted look. Absolutely love it and adore it. So this is a very top contender for the birthday month, so I'm gonna put it like this just to remind myself as well that it's there. This one also is a long strap one that you can make a shoulder or crossbody, or if you make it even smaller, it can be like a tiny handbag. This also actually is another bag by the company Charming Charlie, and it has a whole lot of sections and organizations, and terrific storage for how small it is, as well as a little pocket there. But I couldn't pass it up when I saw it, and it was like the light gray look. And the quilted look, as you can tell, it stole my heart completely. So I remember getting that one. I believe that one was also a Mercari or Poshmark purchase. Let's go to this fun one. It is a Hocus Pocus Disney bag. It is actually my first bag like this, as far as buying the Disney kind of purses that is from a show or a movie. It is my only purse like this, not of the style, because obviously I have other backpack purses, but of this kind. And just everything about it. I'm a huge Hocus Pocus fan, obviously, if you couldn't tell. And I have even Hocus Pocus stuff behind me. So when I saw this and it was being sold, I had to grab it. There was no way that I was not going to grab it the second I saw it. Then let's go to this one, just because it's at the bottom. Is also long strap for handbag, shoulder bag, crossbody. This one has a lot of sections, really good for storage. And obviously, as you can tell by the design, it is very pretty daisies. There's just a whole story behind why I love daisies so much, and just the whole style of it, the flower. And if I see not anything daisy, I wouldn't say that, because I don't have many other daisy items in my life, but there's a reason behind why I like the daisy look and the flower itself. But this one was a Amazon purchase. So if you'd like it, I can give you guys a link. If you'd like it, just comment below and I will make sure to give you a link. Just because so many of these, or a good deal of these, either aren't sold anymore. Obviously were purchased at stores like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross, all of those. I can't really link them. Obviously, like a couple of them I probably could if they haven't been discontinued, but quite a lot of the styles of like brand names that I have are discontinued or have been purchased at discounted stores, as I mentioned. So if you'd like a link, just comment down below and let me know which purse you'd like a link to, and I will try to find it for you. And if I can't, I will do my best to find a link for you for something similar. And then my last two bags in this collection, I actually got this one for free in the last year or two and switched out the strap because the other one that was on it was really fraying really badly and starting to break. So I just had an extra strap from a previous purse, put it on this one, and this one, as I just mentioned, got in the last year for free. It is a Kate Spade bag. This was really important to me to get because ever since I was little, have been a huge fan of Kate Spade, of her and her whole line. Unfortunately, the late Kate Spade now, but she did pass away in the last year or two. So it was important to me that I have something from her in her collection. So I purchased, so I got this for free, like I mentioned. I think I've said that now 3 or 4 times, actually from a neighbor who was getting rid of it. And then last but not least, my last two, sorry, so that was my third to last. Last two, same style as you can tell, the quilted look. Also, nice big strap for a crossbody shoulder bag, however short or long you want to make it. Just a simple 2-pocket purse, but it has been a favorite, one that I've gone to for many years. It is definitely a go-to purse. And then last but not least is this purse, which I like to coin my Chanel look-alike purse because it looks very similar to the Coco Chanel quilted black bag. So when I saw this, I think it was in a thrift store if I remember correctly. When I saw this, I grabbed it. I want to say I paid like $5 or $10 for it. I know it was $10 or less for sure. But yeah, when I saw it, I immediately grabbed it. It has been a favorite of mine for well over 10 years. But yeah, that is my condensed smaller collection of purses, and again, probably will not decrease, probably will not declutter again, because these are just my favorites after having gone through the huge collection that I used to have and deciding which ones were really important to me to stay, which ones weren't. But thank you so much for checking out this video. I certainly hope you enjoyed. If you are a big fan of purses, of handbags, of just bags in general. And please make sure to check out any of my other purse collection videos here on my channel. I think I have at least, I know for sure I have at least 2 others, perhaps maybe a 3rd or 4th, but I believe it's down to 2 other videos besides this video today. But thank you again so much for tuning in. I certainly hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening whenever you are watching this. And remember to be kind to not only yourself, but to others. And I will see you all in my next video. Thank you so much.